Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulihil Kareem. Chapter 1, concerning the love of Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. In this chapter, Allama Busayri rahmatullah alayhi speaks of his love for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He tries to conceal this love and who his beloved is. For this reason, he has not mentioned the name of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam directly in the whole chapter. By mentioning places and things close to Medina, he alludes to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Due to this excessive love and devotion for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he has become completely restless, thus exposing this love to everyone. Verse number 1. It is because of your remembrance of the neighbors of Di Salam. Di Salam is a place between Makkah and Medina, rather closer to Medina. Allama Busayri rahmatullah alayhi mentions the Salam as it reminds him of the hijrat of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. It is as though he remembers the beginning of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam's nubuwwat and early life in Makkah, as well as his hijrah to Medina. That tears mixed with blood are flowing from your eyes. These tears are due to his excessive love for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. By referring to tears mixed with blood, Allama Busayri rahmatullah alayhi shows his great love for his beloved Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Or is it because of the breeze blowing from Qasiidah? Here he again questions and probes the reason for the happenings mentioned in line 2. Qasiidah is a village in Medina, and as the breeze from there reaches Allama Busayri, his heart turns towards his beloved. Allama Busayri has not as yet mentioned who his beloved is, but by beginning with Makkah, then mentioning Qasiidah, which is a village on the outskirts of Medina, he is alluding to the resting place of his beloved. Or is it the lightning struck in the darkness of the night of Idam? Idam is a mountain in Medina. As Allama Busayri rahmatullah alayhi sees the lightning, he wonders if it is the same lightning that struck on Idam. Even the lightning reminds his troubled heart of his beloved. After mentioning the Salam, Qasiidah, and now the Mount of Idam, it becomes completely clear where his beloved is and who his beloved is without directly mentioning the name. Allama Busayri rahmatullah alayhi is actually trying to keep the name of the beloved Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam a secret. What has happened to your eyes? The more you tell them to stop, the more they continue flowing. Due to Allama Busayri being separated from his beloved, tears continue flowing from his eyes. As every true lover knows, the more one tries to stop crying, the more thoughts of the beloved brings tears to the eyes. What is the matter with your heart? The more you tell it to come to its senses, the more it is distracted. Here Allama Busayri asks his ailing heart, why is it that when I ask you to come under control, the more you long for the beloved and become grieved by its separation? Does the lover think that his love can be concealed? Now Allama Busayri shows the reason for his tears and the reason why his heart is ailing. While his eyes are shedding tears and his heart is glowing. Even though Allama Busayri had tried to keep his love a secret, his tears and troubled heart exposed his love to everyone. Had it not been for love, you would not have shed tears at the ruins of your beloved. Allama Busayri says, had it not been for love, such tears would not have flowed from his eyes. Upon seeing something which reminds him of his beloved, he uses the words ruins of your beloved. It is also these tears which have exposed his secret love. Nor would you become restless at the remembrance of the cypress tree at the high mountain. Love causes sleeplessness to Allama Busayri at the recollection of the cypress on a high mountain. This is so because the cypress on a high mountain, due to its sweet scent, is used by Arab poets to denote a beloved. The high mountain reminds Allama Busayri of the mountains in the place where his beloved lives. How do you deny love after the testimony? Although Allama Busayri tries to deny his love, yet there is evidence which exposes his love. Born against you by such reliable witnesses as your tears and your illness. The evidence spoken about in the previous line is in fact the tears and illness. They constitute such trustworthy witnesses that no doubt can be placed of Allama Busayri not being in love. Due to tears and grief, misery and sleeplessness, he has become ill. Love has ingrained 2 lines of fear and withered your face. The effect of Allama Busayri's love caused 2 streaks to appear on his cheeks. due to excessive tears, and made his face become feeble and withered. On your cheeks, like yellow roses and the reddish tree. Allama Busayri's cheeks are compared to a yellow rose because he has become pale, and due to the excessive tears, the lines caused on his cheeks are compared to the reddish color of a tree. Yes, thoughts of the Beloved came to me at night and kept me awake. Allama Busayri says that thoughts of his Beloved kept him awake at night. A point to note, because the Beloved is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, many of his true lovers are blessed with seeing his noble countenance in a dream. And love transforms pleasure into pain. When a person is in love or in grief due to love, he no longer finds enjoyment in those things which he used to enjoy before being separated from his Beloved. O you who reproach me regarding my love, excuse me. Allama Busayri's close ones reproached him on his love and tried to explain to him that he is harming himself and will become seriously ill. But Allama Busayri asks to be excused because he is helpless and cannot control the love in his heart. From me to you, if you do justice, you would not reproach me. Allama Busayri says Allama Busayri says to his reproachers that you know I am helpless in this love, and if you were just, you would not reprimand me, but rather sympathize with me. My state of love has been expressed to you. Now my secret is no longer concealed. Allama Busayri admits to his love and is grief-stricken that it no longer remains a secret. From those who malign me, nor is there something to check, cease my agony. This line continues from the previous one in that Allama Busayri's secret love is no longer hidden from those who... This line continues from the previous one in that Allama Busayri's secret love is no longer hidden from those who are envious and malign him. On the other hand, there is nothing to stop the pain of his love, nor does he wish it to stop. You have sincerely advised me, but I did not heed it. Allama Busayri refers to his reproachers as being people who sincerely wished to help him, but he remained heedless to their advice. For verily a lover is deaf to those who advise him. Allama Busayri explains why he did not heed his sincere advisors. He admits that love overpowered him. He no longer has control over his emotions. Love has made him deaf to everything else. I regarded with suspicion the advice of the elders in reproaching me. Due to being lost in love, Allama Busayri regarded with distrust and dislike the sincere reproaching of the elders who had the experience of love before. Wisdom in the advice of the elders is above suspicion. Extreme love made Allama Busayri distrust the sincere reproachment of his elders, but now he realizes that the advice of the elders is full of wisdom and above doubt. Even though he acknowledges reality of their wisdom, his overwhelming love leaves him heedless to their advice.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم الحمد لله منشئ الخلق من عدمه ثم الصلاة على المختار في القدم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم أمن تذكر جيران من سلمي مزجت دمعا جرى من مقلة بدمي مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم أم هبت الريح من تلقاء كاظمة أو أومض البرق في الظلماء من إظامه. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. فمانع عينيك إن قلت اكفو فهمتا، وما لقلبك إن قلت استفق يهمي. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. أيحسب الصب أن الحب منكتم ما بين منسجم منه ومضطرم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. لولا الهوى لم طرق دمعا على قلعل ولا أريقت لذكر الباني والعالمين. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. فكيف تنكر حبا بعدما شهدت به عليك عدول الدمع والسقم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. واثبت الوجد خاط عبرة وظلم مثل البهار على خديك والعنم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. نعم سار طيف من أهوى فأرقني والحب يعترض اللذات بالألم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا لائمي في الهوى العذري معذرة مني إليك ولو أنصفت لم تلمي. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. عدتك حالي ولا سري بمستطل عن المشاة ولا دائي بمنحسمي. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. محضان النصح لكن لست أسمعه إن المحب عن العذاب في صممي. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. إن انتهمت نصيح الشيب في عذلي والشيب أبعد في نصح عن التهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. صلى على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صلى على محمد. جزا الله عنا سيدنا محمد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.